Okay, so the next step, once you have this code ready and you understand how an April tag works, is to calibrate your camera. So in order to provide good pose estimates, the webcam requires calibration, and that also depends on the specific resolution you're using. So these calibrations are not like independent of your resolution. So for example, if it's like 640 by 480 versus like 1080 by I don't know, 960 or something, those will have two different calibration values, and these are the FX, FY, CX, and CY values shown in the last video. Note that some Logitech webcams are already pre-calibrated for FTC, and then you don't have to find the values yourself. So these cameras are the Logitech HD webcam C270, and then like in those specific resolutions, I'll increase the size of the image, but basically you have these like 4 webcams and their specific resolutions, and for those webcams and resolutions, it's already pre-built and there isn't much work you have to do, and I'll show you what you have to do in the code. Okay, so let me show you what you would do if you had one of the pre-calibrated cameras. So for example, let's say I had a Microsoft LifeCam HD and the 640 by 480 resolution, right? So to create my April tag processor, I would just say April tag processor is equal to April tag processor dot easy create with defaults. Note that's the same thing as saying April tag processor is equal to new April tag processor dot builder dot build. Those two statements are equivalent. And then when I create my vision portal, I do everything, and it'll automatically recognize what kind of hardware I'm getting from the hardware map.get and what resolution I have. And if it sees that, okay, wait, I have the 640 by 480 resolution, and I figured out what my hardware map has given me, and that's the Microsoft LifeCam, then it'll already know like its lens intrinsics. But other than that, you'll have to set the lens intrinsics using code similar to this, where it says AprilTalk processor is equal to new AprilTalk processor dot builder dot set lens intrinsics, and that's a whole other process. So if you don't have one of those pre-calibrated webcams, you're going to want to download the software called 3DF Zephyr free. It's a photogrammetry tool, and that will give you your constants. So if you go to the link in the description, then you'll go to this tool and then just download 3D Zephyr free, and just download the software. I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to download it again. So now we're going to open the 3D Zephyr app. So I've opened the app, right, and now it's like rendering and stuff. So you're going to want to go to Utilities, Images, Camera Calibration, right? So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to take photos of a calibration pattern, and it's going to use those photos to figure out your FX, FY, CX, and CY. So this is a camera calibration on the screen, and basically what I've done is I've put my camera on another screen, right? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take photos of this calibration pattern, and I'm gonna take at least 10 photos, right? Yeah, here. So I'm gonna take photos of this calibration pattern like such, and these photos should be from different angles, so like one from this angle, one from this angle, like one from this angle, right? I should be changing up these angles. I should have at least 10 photos. The more, the better. And basically, what's gonna happen is once I take all of these photos from my second computer, right? I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna add all of these images. So, like, I didn't actually take the photos, but what you do is you add these photos, and then you're gonna say next, and then there's gonna be a screen where it says calibrate photos. And then it will give you your FX, FY, CX, and CY. I didn't actually do it for the sake of simplicity and making this video short, but that's basically what you do. To get your FX, FY, CX, and CY values, you're going to go to the 3D Zephyr app, right? After you've uploaded your at least 10 photos of the calibration pattern from different angles. And you're just going to input your FX, FY, CX, and CY values into variables, right? So this one was also 1501.92. And then all of these were the same as before. And then basically what you're going to do is when you create your April tag processor, you're going to say new April tag processor.builder.set lens intrinsics FX, FY, CX, CY. And that's how you figure out and calibrate your camera when it's not pre-built.